Happy New Year to all. That group of young men over there in that locker room, they fought it out. It's hard to win on the road in the NFL. They hung in there, and we did enough to get it done. I take my hats off to them because this game meant something to them, and they played like it meant something to them. It's when you don't have anything to play for, sometimes you don't play as hard, but they played hard today, and I appreciate that about them. Kyle Orton did a great job. Offensively, we mixed things up, and he was able to have a little time to throw the ball, and our receivers, they went after it when we threw it, and so that worked out pretty good. Defensively, we were able to keep them from scoring touchdowns, and I think that's the difference in the game. I want to talk for a second about Casey Wigman, who he might have played his last game, but he's been playing in this league a long time. He has over 11,000 consecutive snaps as an offensive center in this league, and that's hard to do because you're playing against some really big nose tackles, defensive tackles that you're playing against, and to be out there every down for over 11,000 snaps, that's pretty good. And my hat is off to him as a result of that. Now, he's just like all other football players, sometime in the offseason after he has a chance to heal, he might want to continue that record. Who knows, but but right now we're going to enjoy the victory. And like I told you, it leaves a good taste in your mouth. Winning does that. And so at least now we have a good taste in our mouth as we go into the offseason. And then we'll see what happens after that. Coach Fox, he's got a good football team. They did a good job, and it just worked out our way this time. So with that, I'll open it up. Well, I think it was another week for him, and I think he tried to approach it like that and treat it as another week and treat it as everybody on the team needed to do their jobs so that the team could have the best chance to win.
Your defense kind of cat and mouse with Tebow, just the one score and 7-3 all the way like that.
Yeah, I think we were able to contain him a little bit, and with Tebow, if you don't contain him, he runs and he makes plays. And so we were able to contain him, and he wasn't able to make, the plays that he made against us the last time. And so I think that helped us. Well, if you go back to the last time, if we don't give up a touchdown pass, we might have been able to get it done the last time. So we didn't give up a touchdown pass today.
In these last 3 games, how much do you think you've done to sort of state your case that you should be the coach of this team next year?
Well, when I got this job, I told you that I was going to do the best I can and then let the chips fall where they may. And I think that's still the case. The people who are going to make the decisions, they see how I've operated, and whatever decision they make, they're going to make it, and so I can't control what decision they make. All I can control is what I do with the football team, and what I'm 2-1 in the 3 games that we've played, and so from a percentage standpoint, that's not terrible, but hey, we'll see what happens. Well, if I didn't want it, I wouldn't have taken it the first time,
How's
Well, he got banged up. He came back on the sideline, but they wouldn't let him come back into the game. He wanted to come back, but he got hit in the head, and, in the NFL, we're more cautious about those kind of things. And so he came back on the sideline, but he wanted to go, but we'll have to test him now to get his baseline back. And once he gets his baseline back, I think he'll be okay. They suspected that he had one, and so they were being cautious.
I don't know how much time you've been able to think about this, but how close do you think this team is to being able, as currently constructed, to being able to win next year?
Well, if they play like they played today, and play like they played against Green Bay, I think that we can be competitive. If we do what we did against Oakland, then not as good, But I think that there's some ability on the team. There's some players that will be coming back to the team, which I think will have an impact if they can return healthy. So, you have to kind of look at all those things. And, I think if they play like they played today, they'll be competitive.
So without getting specific, I mean, you don't think major changes need to be made to this season?
Well, see, that changes always occur in the NFL because there are different guys on the team whose contracts are up. There's some restricted free agents, and the business of football will start now that the season is over. And part of the business of football is guys trying to get the best deal they can. You trying to keep the guys on your team that you want and like, but not overpay, and all of those things occur. And so there's going to be change. Just who the change will occur with, we just don't know. All right, thanks.